Kim, I'm home. My name's Adrian Bozman. I grew up on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. I work for CrossFit. I'm on the road at least half of the year. I like to work out in my garage, love my record collection, love rocking out. That's it.
Potatoes in this bag. You could just move these in that bag, maybe.
Honestly, I'm pretty low key. I like to waste time when I have the time to waste. You know, like I just like puttering around the house and hanging out with my wife, and yeah, just time wasting, I guess. That's the big one. When I got it, I just like wasting it, you know? I think there's something totally essential about like the garage gym experience. And I just love the freedom of being able to do it at any time. Like roll out of bed, you know, I'm like, yeah, I feel like working out at 6:30 in the morning, great, go do it, you know. Yeah, I'm staying up late, it's like, you know, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, feel like getting a little something in, it's there, you know, like I don't have to answer to anybody, and that's just like, it's the best. I think it's, you know, being in the gym is great, but it's fun to just be physical, and gym is only one expression of that. It's just fun to do stuff, you know, and not have it always be so structured. You guys remember fun, right? I grew up riding my bike all over the place, and I never really did any competitive cycling, but that was just how I got around. It's fun to bust ass, you know? And that's how I got around when I first started living in San Francisco, and then promptly got stolen. And that's kind of what got me into motorcycles. You know, for the same price as I put into this mountain bike, I could buy a, you know, crappy old motorcycle, and I did, and didn't look back. I love motorcycles. They represent that whole freedom of the road thing, and it's awesome, you know, like who doesn't like that? Just recently there was a period of time where I didn't have a bike, and like it just felt weird until I got one again and could get out there and ride. And it makes me feel good. Like anytime I go for a ride, whether it's because I have to run an errand or because I'm going on a ride for fun, it's like I feel the same way afterwards. I just feel calm afterwards. I feel good. Like if I'm honest about it, it's like I don't feel the need to go out and do a bunch of shit. It's like I like to just be able to fritter it away. That's that. I just don't have a lot to fritter away. You know? Yeah.
We're both busy and we're both on the road a lot, so when we're home, we like to hang out and watch TV, and a lot of music shenanigans, whether it's going to the record store, listening to records, or messing around with stuff like that.
I dabble playing drums a little bit now. I got really good at playing rock band drums on the Xbox, and then I figured I should maybe do this for real. So I started taking some lessons. And it didn't really go anywhere, but I hadn't played anything in years and years and years, so it was nice to kind of hop back on the saddle. My mom always told me I was, you know, had a good ear, whatever that means, and my mom put me in piano lessons when I was a kid. I started playing the trombone in I think the 7th grade. I played in the jazz band at school and the chamber orchestra, and played as part of the pit orchestra for the local theater company. And also, the community I grew up in, there was a pretty strong punk rock scene. So I taught myself to play bass guitar, and I played in a couple of punk rock bands, and my buddies had a funk band for a while that I helped write a lot of the horns parts for and stuff like that. So yeah, it was always kind of a big thing growing up. That was a lot of what I did. Yes. This is a new promo from a band called Orchid. They're from San Francisco and they rule. And this is a band called Witch. But I ordered this almost on cover art alone. I mean, look at that. What is this? Some sort of tree, something, motorcycle. It's great. I like music, and I like music that people make because it tries to evoke a particular feeling or a mood or mark a event in their life or whatever. And so, I don't know, I'm open to all sorts of styles. I've only actually been collecting records for a couple of years now. Kim got me a record player for my birthday a couple of years ago. We were at a show, and I think this is the first record she got me that started it all. Black Cobra's Bestial. Killer album. Their best. Fat from Texas. Like, name the year, kids. And then I just really got into it. I'm a real sucker for like when bands put out limited runs of their stuff, like, you know, there's probably 500 of these or whatever. It's a limited edition. Awesome orange, you know? So I'm a big fan of really anything that is like, for lack of a better term, real. These guys are maybe one of my favorite bands of all time, but nobody likes them except me and like a couple of my friends. It's like maybe the most played record in the Bozman household. And Damage It, but Witch Skin Green. Not the A side, B side, but with the side burn and the other side out. So this was a hard one to find. This one might be one of my favorites. This album actually also totally rules. I really like music as a medium. I like that it's kind of abstract. This actually turned out to be really terrible, but look at how good the cover is. So this year at the CrossFit Seminar Staff Summit, Dave Castro let me know that I had worked over 200 seminars for the level 1 staff. And it's really cool to see people that are just kind of starting off on their CrossFit experience and, you know, thinking back to where you were when you first started off with this. And, you know, and it's just, I think it's hard not to get wrapped up in the people that they've seen huge change in their life, and you know, they come up to you at a seminar and they're fired up because they were 100 pounds overweight and now they can, you know, play with the kids and do the things that they want to do. And that stuff never gets old, you know, like that's the, yeah, I think everybody gets fired up by that.